15 people. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming today, Friday evening, the end of the hard work week. That's very important for me. If you join us, hope everyone will have good emotion after that session. And what about now? Do you hear me?
Yes, yes, now I hear you.
Yeah, I'm very happy you're joining us today in the evening, in the end of a hard work week.
Yeah, but I'm glad I got time for once to do a space or a Discord talk or an Emma because usually they are at sometimes I can't join. Like the ones from Stargaze are always at bad times for me, so I'm glad to be in this one now.
I appreciate it. But before we start, I will explain you our rules in our stage in the expedition. First of all,
Yes.
everything will be recorded and we will speak in two languages, in English and Russian. So we'll tell
Yeah.
us one sentence or one idea in English, like for 5 minutes. After that, I will do some notes and explain it into Russian. And you will get your English version. We will get Russian language of copy of our session, and everyone will enjoy it and be happy. So I think it will be not complicated for you, and I think we can start from right now.
Yeah, I'm ready, mate. I'm ready.
First of all, please tell us a little bit more about you, how long you are on Stargaze, and your way, how it's look like. It will be very interesting.
Yeah, so I think 15 years ago or something, I was playing around with like buying collectibles, furniture, I don't know, just a bunch of trash, stamps, coins, like real actual metal coins. And I was doing a little bit of trading. And yeah, that wasn't very profitable, of course. 5 years later, I think in 2017, I noticed crypto for maybe the very first time conscious. So that I actually knew that I could buy it or something instead of just seeing a commercial of Bitcoin pass by. You would really think in 2016, 15, like, what the hell is that, man? It's some scam coin again. So nobody really paid attention. But at 2017, I started paying attention to the crypto market. And basically, I think I just teached myself how to secure my holdings with a hardware wallet. I learned to mine crypto. So I first mined BTC, then I bought a ledger with it, and then I started going on central exchanges, playing around with some coins, lost money, won money, entered scams, entered ecos, jumped on forks, all that crazy stuff, 2017, 2018. So I enjoyed a really small, short-lived bull run. Then from 2018 to 2020, I literally only was buying trash coins left and right, like you see the Solana meme coins, but then in a different way. And then I found out Cosmos, thanks to Joe Dirty. I've joined the Cosmos in 2020 around that time because some guy named Joe Dirty was chilling it 24/7. And I was like, with the COVID, the atom price was like $1.70 or something. And I just bought a good bunch of the Cosmos. And you could stake it at 10%. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stake this stuff, not think about crypto anymore because I was so stressed out from bull and a bear run and all the early emotions that come with money. When you make some, then you lose it all. I mean, I had my 3 years of making money and losing money. That was basically the first cycle. And then I just entered the Cosmos. You only had Atom. You could only stake Atom. So that's what I did. The price remained quite stable for almost a year, I think.
And I will
And then
stop
you
you right
saw.
now to translate because here
Yeah.
are a lot of information. Thank you so much. So please go on. You've staked your Atom with a good price, 1.7. And what was next?
Yes. Yes, so I got the Atom staked, which was also a new technology. Staking wasn't really invented yet. I think you could only stake since 2018 or something, 2019, but not really a viable way. But Cosmos did it the good way, so I started staking, and I thought to myself, I will just let it run, and it will passively increase my portfolio over time. And then, Osmosis came, Sif chain, all kinds of chains were launching, DEXs were launching, IBC was enabled. You would get airdrops. These airdrops would be like $5,000, $10,000. I even had one of $20,000
So you got
out
everything.
of nowhere.
Osmo, Tia, everything you got. Every airdrop was in Cosmos.
Yeah, every airdrop that there was, I had it. And you also could stake Osmosis at, I think, 2000 APR the first days. And it was worth $1, but it went all the way to $10. I mean, they were insane gains. So I was like, what the hell is this? And I couldn't. You would stake, you would sit in your position because if you unstaked, you would have to wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So I couldn't really play with the money anymore. So it was just passively a good investment. So I made quite some money, not too much, of course, but enough to quit my usual job. And then I just took a year off in the previous bull run. So that's 21, 22. And I just started looking at NFTs as well because Stargaze was also launched on Cosmos. They also did an airdrop. So I bought all the first NFTs on Stargaze. I already sold them again, most of them, I think. But yeah, it was all a new thing. NFT, staking, APR. It was a crazy time. But I was always looking at NFTs like I want a collection of my own someday. But back then it was very complicated, so I never really thought about it. And I just went on with my life.
I will stop you right now and will ask one question from the chat.
Yes?
One person, Marsahod, will leave right now, and he is asking about utility of your collection, but I think we'll speak about it a little bit later. So, you just told last time that you studied Stargaze, you had some NFTs you already sold, and why you decided to make your own NFT collection?
Yes, so I retired for 1 year from working, but after a while I got quite bored because you feel somewhat useless, when you don't have really anything of your own besides some staking income. So I went back to find a job. Then I got a job back to keep myself busy. And then at the start of this year, maybe at the end of last year, 2023, yes, I was looking into launching my own collection. But yeah, before I did that, I actually gave up again. And then the Solana meme coin stuff started, and I was poking around, playing around on Solana a little bit. But yeah, of course, with the meme coins, I came out almost break even, maybe a little bit of profit. I don't know exactly, but you just feel scammed. You just feel rugged. Everywhere where you go, you see these scams, these rugs, you lose your money. I mean, it's been going on ever since in crypto. If you make the wrong move, you just lose all your money. Everybody, you get like Terra Luna, the UST, you name it, FTX, leverage. Everybody loses money in crypto. If you make one wrong move, you just lose it. So I was like, early this year, like, what can I do to just create something like a safe haven for people where people can actually just get something. I won't say it will be worth hundreds of dollars, but at least something that you can buy and tell yourself, I didn't fail on this buy. So that's the idea behind the first collection. or my idea why I was starting to think again to start a collection of NFTs, because I know NFTs are quite powerful, more powerful than meme tokens. Meme is just also not my style, so I wanted something that was fluid. You know, a meme coin.
That's a perfect idea, and right now I have to sell that idea in Russian because I love it. Wait a second. King Kang. And after that, you decided to create your first collection. Please tell us what
Yes.
it was, because I remember that arts were a little bit terrible. Your Reapers right now much more better.
Yeah. There's also a story behind that. So after all the rugs, I decided, okay, I'm gonna create an NFT collection. I will start out small. I will just create something not too crazy. I was thinking like 500, and I really wanted to create some sort of lore about the underworld and yeah, just demons, maybe angels, werewolves, dwarves, whatever fits in basically. And I went to look for an artist. The first artist I looked for, he had really so much money. You don't want to know, a couple $1,000. But I still agreed with him to make it. But he kept on, how do you say it? He kept on failing every time. It wasn't good enough, at least not for that kind of money. It also wasn't pixel art. I get a few previews on my computer somewhere, but after a while I was like, God damn it, get out of my way. So I kicked that artist out. I never paid him any money. But I started like, yeah, with AI, with Night Cafe myself, and I just started creating these ugly AI generated underworld creatures. And some have two arms or misfit fingers, but in my opinion, I see it as the summoning of the underworld. So the creatures themselves aren't really, you know, already into the real world. They are emerging, so it's normal, like you see in the desert. So like a little bit of misfits from the heat, you know, and that's how I explain to myself, at least, why the art is a little bit, ugly is not the right word, but you can see it has a little bit of misfits everywhere, and it isn't. It's far from perfect. But it was my tryout collection, and I was like, 500 of these NFTs. The JSONs, because you need metadata, I typed them all myself. So it's 500 JSON files that I just typed with the hand. No computer ever did that for me. So I was just typing everything. Basically, all the threads have been hand typed, which is the thing that is done by hand. It's not hand drawn, but the metadata is handwritten. Something else for a change, I guess. But then I had this collection, 500 NFTs. It was finished. And I was like, all right, let's start a Twitter, my old Twitter account that I used for in Cosmos, rebranded it. And I just started talking about Underworld Evolved, see who's interested, see if people would actually care for it, you know, see if there would be anyone actually interested into even spending money on what I created.
One more thing about your first collection.
Yes.
Do you think it reached its success? What was your main community? How many people was here following your project, the first collection, before you started Underworld?
Before Necropolis, you mean? Before
Yeah.
Evolved, I really started from zero basically, and I had like, I don't know. I think there was Crypto Shaman was there. Eve Espley won a giveaway. I was doing like a few giveaways and paying attention to who was responding on Twitter. But I sold like 50 NFTs or something, and then I started doing giveaways. I opened a Discord, and there were like a few really early people, like 5, and you could stake them in the DAO. I made sure to create a DAO where you could stake the evolved NFTs to see who actually cared. Basically, that was my idea. So I also didn't really promote it really hard because I knew it was a test collection, and I wanted people that weren't afraid to take a leap of faith, like buy something, see what happens, and trust the process a little bit, because they could always ask me anything in the Discord. And then I just started generating some more people through X, through giveaways. I was announcing that I was taking snapshots for an upcoming collection, which would be the Necropolis collection afterwards, but nobody knew. I also refused to share any real details about it because that would make it too easy. You have to buy ugly art to win the real fruit. Basically, that was my idea. So, and you had to stake them in the DAO on top. So it really took you some effort. But I was announcing snapshots. I lowered the price a little bit, and at the second snapshot, we had like 15 people in the DAO. So 15 followers basically who actually participated. And I just said like, okay, we move on for the next month. In the Discord, I was creating a collection. The really early people knew about it a little bit. You could only know if you were in Discord. And then I said, all right, I'm going to burn everything else that remains in X amount of days. And yeah, I never got the chance to burn any because I was just going on X for the last time. I'm going to take the last snapshot in 1 or 2 weeks, I believe. And then I'm going to burn everything else that remains. People did buy it. People did stake in the DAO. Then we had PL staking coming to effect. So you could already stake them, but after the snapshot, but it wasn't really doing much. I was still testing out, but at the third snapshot, we had like 20 to 30 active people in the Discord, people staked in the DAO, and yeah, that's where Evolve basically ended.
One more thing about your Twitter account, because I've known about you from Twitter, I think like in June this year, because you had very aggressive strategy. You did big giveaways to Rip and Harsel all collections in Cosmos, I think. You did loud noise, and everyone knows about you voting one of 4 collections you have to harvest. So, have you got that idea to make such a promotion?
Yeah, so basically, after I took the last snapshot of the Evolve collection in the DAO, then for me the gates were open, because then from that point on, because the snapshots were obviously for an airdrop to the people who were dedicated to Evolved. And I was like, okay, I got this snapshot now. Now I can start showing sneak peeks. I can start promoting the next collection, because there wouldn't be any airdrops anymore. There would nothing to be gained anymore. So, and at that time, I had this idea of indeed reap and harvest to create some traction. I pre-funded, because I always had the idea like from PL staking, you could create raffles and all that. So I was interested in sweeping some floors for the holders of Necropolis and Evolved eventually. So I was like, okay, I can just sweep the floors, but then nobody knows I just swept the floor. There's nothing fun about it. So I was like, what if I create like a contest between 4 collections, and that way they can battle it out a little bit against each other, and the winner, I will swipe the floor. That's how I swiped the Punks floor, the Eternals floor. I did quite a lot of these. I think even Shitmoss floor, all these NFTs, they've all been thrown into competitions. And it was, a little bit of publicity for my X account, of course. And in the meantime, I was gathering NFTs to later on give away, because the big idea was to have like a really valuable vault of NFTs and tokens. So that's how I didn't just bought floors for the vault, but I actually tried to get publicity out of it because I would do it anyways. I would buy the floors anyways, you know. But this way I could actually create promotion for my next collection, promotion for other creators, and I would get in touch with all the people on Stargaze slowly but surely. I mean, we would talk, and I would say like, "Would you like to join the contest?" And then they would bring all their communities to X, and yeah, it was very loud noise all the time.
Can I translate it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think we can right now get back to Necropolis collection, but before we go to that, I want to thank you that you cleared the floor of Expedition collection 1 month ago. It was like something crazy. We didn't expect that. We appreciate it. I hope each NFT will go to the final users by winning of them in your Pearl Staking collection. And many thanks to you.
Yeah, no problem.
Kinken, please, about your Necropolis collection and about Mint. Let's go back 1 month ago when it started. A lot of people thought that it will be unreachable to mint out because your aim is $100,000. But after you explain,
back then, yes.
But
back then it was almost $100,000.
Yeah, that's it. And after that, I ask you in your chat, what is your aim of that period of mint? You've told, but real value of your NFT is $10, and you want to get it lower because it's real price of your NFT, and you will get mint opened due to it will not mint out, and it can take 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Can you please explain how you get that idea to your head? And why you decided to do it?
Yeah, because the thing you always see with NFTs on Stargaze, and which is also something why I created this collection, is like people mint in all excitement at $20, $10, $15, and it always, or usually it mints out like crazy, 10,000 NFTs, 5,000 NFTs. But I noticed when making the stackable whitelist that there were a lot of collectors or creators, or at least something was really wrong. So I noticed there weren't actually as much users as there could be. So basically, it's usually people buying their own collection, and what happens afterwards is that they sell that collection through all the wallets they made on the marketplace, which would plummet the floor price. And that's the thing why I rather take it slower, basically. And my thing is to protect the floor price as much as possible. I don't want the floor to go below mint, basically, except it's a big collection. Some NFTs really aren't worth their mint price at the moment because of certain threads that aren't valuable compared to other threads. I get that, but that's only temporary. But the thing is, I want to protect the floor price. I don't want to be the collection that gives out airdrops, that gives out, oh, mint, you all minted, we only get to 10%, everybody gets another NFT and I will halve the price. No, I won't do that stuff because then people will throw it on the market and everybody feels bad. But if you take it a little bit slower and you just say, this is the value, and you create a value, then you can go the slow way, organic growth. And that's how I hope to protect the floor price. And if you can protect the floor price, then you can, after that, you can actually start thinking of creating value to your NFTs. So that's my reasoning behind it.
So you've told me that you're planning to generate some value to your holders. Can you please tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, so one more thing about the mint price. Back then it was $8 as well. So of course the markets were very unstable. And I also had in mind, like, if it goes up, you can always do discounts. Discounts are not a problem, but if you change the mint price on Stargaze, you set it lower, you cannot set it back higher. So you cannot reverse it. So if the market would have gone up, I would actually have given discounts to keep the price between $6 or $8, whatever. But now the market's turned down. I can't do anything about it. So people could mint at $5, $6, $7. So, there's a little bit of discount calculated into the mint price as well.
One more thing, right now I have demonstration of my screen, and I see that
Yes.
mint price is 800 and floor price 680 and offer 500. As a user, what do you advise me to do? Buy your NFT by offer, flip the floor, or mint new NFT?
Well, the thing is, you see now the value. Now the value is basically from PL staking. If you stake them on PL staking, you will get certain tokens, Ether, Brim, Gem, Grim, for certain threads. And some are more valuable than others. The ones on the floor right now basically are the ones that have the least amount of earning on PL staking, so they won't get you enough coins generated basically to compare to others. And you also get the ones with companions, some with a wolf, some with a raven. They get a free NFT airdrop, so they are all valuable. But in a 10,000 collection, I think like 500, maybe 1,000 won't be as valuable as the mint price at this moment. Because in September, DAO will create smart contracting that you can place tokens into a contract. Let's say the staking revenue from our vault is 5,000 stars. I will put it in the contract and it will be distributed to all DAO stakers over 30 days. So then you get passive income for any NFT basically. And not only that, you also get voting power to choose where the direction goes. So this is where, if the floor is low, well, you will probably sweep the floor if it's only 500 stars or 400 stars, because you will always get the value back over time. You will not only get stars, we are participating in airdrops. If the vault gets an airdrop and it's a Cosmos token, then I can put it in the smart contract and it will be distributed to all stakers in the DAO. So that's why there is no difference between threads. One NFT is one NFT in the DAO. And that's where I will probably get the value from the floor, or the lesser reapers at the moment will probably pick up a lot of value there. Because of the voting power, you will get the governance token airdropped over time. If you stake, you will get the part of the royalties every time. You will get part of any profits we generate, part of airdrops we joined as the collection. It will all be distributed through DAO. And then you, with PL staking, you can also join the raffles. So you will have DAO and PL staking working together. That's the plan. September, October. And that's where I think the floor will actually start to rise a lot higher than it is now, depending on how the market goes, of course. But there is really no reason to not have to let a cheap NFT be there. I would buy them myself. I'm just leaving the offers open at the moment because with the vault we can, of course, sweep our own floor. That's no problem. But I'm just giving the chance to anyone who wants. And eventually, if the price really would hit a really low time, I would just sweep it myself. And I know in the back of my head, just like with Evolved,
to secure it.
3 months later, I can distribute them through giveaways, and everybody will be happy with even the lower ranked Reapers.
So before we go to the pearl staking, because it's very interesting, I'm showing my screen right now. Can you tell us a little bit more about your trades? Because in your Discord channel, you have a lot of information about your trades, and each trade bring you something more. And give us like the basic information about trades, what we have to follow. And because you have a lot of types of rewards, and where it depends on the trade your NFT have, and tell us more about it.
Yeah, so in general, all NFTs earn a portion of Grim, which is for the Underworld chests, 15 raffles for the Underworld, only the Underworld. No collections or collaborations can join that. So almost every Reaper will earn some form of Grim. But then to enhance it a little bit towards collaborations, instead of giving a flat rate, every collection we collaborate with earns like with Expedition, it is Brim, Punks, and Pixield. All three collections earn around 12,000 Brim, depending on how they distribute their threads and their amount of NFTs. So to join that, I mean, it would not be fair that Necropolis gets all the Brim and all the Grim and all the Ether. No, for that reason, I picked certain threads that if you mint an NFT, which would otherwise not be so good, would still earn something of a collaboration token then. So it would actually count as a collaboration collection on Brim side. And then for the other side, we have Ether, where is Eternals, Hooded Syndicate, and Bad Seeds. They earn Ether, also 12,000 Ethers per collection. So then I selected a few threads that earn Ether. So we would get like 15 chests for good side. I mean, like the good side. Eternals are fairies and Bad Seeds are like evil plants, but they are still looking quite good to me. And so they earn Ether. And they have their 15 chests. And then you have the more evil sided collections like Expedition, Punks. They earn the Brim. And they also have 15 chests. And then it was just like a few threads earn Brim, a few threads earn Grim, a few threads earn Ether. And then the collection actually counts as 3 collections. So if they have like fire thread, then you will earn Brim. And if they have like piles or glowing hands, then they will earn like Ether, because it has a bit of Ether look.
That's very interesting. I didn't know that. Have to translate that idea because it's very interesting. So about trades, I think we've done it because it's very interesting. You've told us about one airdrop of another collection if you have a pet trade. That's already cool. Tell us about pearl staking, because for me it is worst thing you have in your collection. I'm too sorry to tell you, but it is very difficult to explain my users how to use it, because it's first of all very slow. If I click somewhere, it takes like 7 seconds to upload. It's easy that I have to click on that button and get my coins, points, and so on and so forth, but it's very hard to understand. You've told me one day that you have 15% of that website on your part, and you can do some work with a creator of that website. What work you're planning to do to get it more friendly for users?
Yeah, so basically when we started staking on PL staking, which was quite some time ago, it was a lot worse. Like people had like 2 wallets and coins were going from left to right. Nobody knew what was up. So also if you connected with Discord, you couldn't connect with Kepler. But the thing is, we really needed a good soft staking site to distribute rewards. That was my issue, because DAO can't distribute rewards. And in Discord, you can't use the threads, you can't create something creative around it. So I checked ONFT, but ONFT, all respect to them, but the website is even worse than this one. I mean, it's not user friendly enough for me. And then I found PL staking, and I noticed I could create some loot boxes and whatever. So I started creating some boxes, but also that was a little bit buggy, and slowly but surely we just kind of improved the UI. Like you can select the coins like you do now. That already splits a lot of the trouble. And you can also see the chest now. If you click the show mystery box, you know what's in the chest on the same UI, that we don't have to have like papers on your disk with all the chests explained to it and then have to check on the computer or have like 2 screens up at a time. So that are a few of the improvements that we already did. And every time somebody comes in our Discord and tells us, can you improve this, or this doesn't work great, then I will forward it towards the dev team, and they will do their best to create it as smooth as possible. So if you noticed something that you don't like, then I will always forward it towards the dev team, and they will try to create a better experience. But you know, soft staking is so early. If you want to find a soft staking platform with threads based or like raffles, mystery boxes, having everything, it just doesn't exist yet. So we are so early. We are actually pioneering this field, in my opinion. And yeah, it goes with trial and error. And that's what we are doing as well with our collection. We are just trying to see what works, what doesn't work. And people join us and they get to experience the good things, but also a little bit of the bad things. But from the bad things, we try to learn and to adapt the website, of course, and our way forward, basically. But in essence, it isn't really that hard. You have NFTs. You click, you log in with Discord. You click stake. Your NFTs are staked. You are earning coins. You wait a few days. You click stake and claim, and you get coins. You get the coins. All right. Then you go to raffles. There are all the loot boxes. You see what loot box you want to buy. You will see your coins there, and you buy some tickets, and then you just wait every Sunday until the raffle is complete. The raffle is complete. You will see the boxes appear if you want at the mystery box tab, and basically it takes you, maybe if you know how to do it, 15 minutes a week or something. The speed of the website we can't improve yet.
Are you working with someone on that site? Are you playing part of the developing of that site, or you invest money to it and you just co-owner of that project?
Yeah, I'm co-owner. I can approve things, but I can't code inside the website. That's a dev team, a Web3 team. It's made in Web3, and they have to code everything basically.
Gotcha. Can you please explain us how can I see inside of that case? I have to click mystery box, or I can do it from the raffles?
You select project. No, wait. You see, no, not that one. Just in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
If you go, no, mate. Go back to raffles.
Yes,
Click
raffles.
raffles. Yeah. Then
have to
wait 20 seconds
Yeah.
until the dialing is complete. And then you see project on top. You select Underworld.
Yeah, we're here.
Then you select a token.
For example,
the right side, you can select a token.
For example,
let's take load more. And then you click on a mystery box.
Hellbox, I want to see. Yeah,
and then
show
you
mystery
press
box.
Show mystery box. And then you can just
see the prices.
See what's in it and the chance of winning that.
So I don't see any comments, but here are 20 people. So I'm very glad people enjoy us and listening us. That's very cute because Friday evening. Do you want something to add about PL staking?
Yes. So because because the thing that is now in the works, which will probably be also good for creating some options for other collections or creators, that's in September, halfway in September, DAO will release their module that you can distribute rewards through stakers in DAO. But if you are in DAO, you can be on PL staking. We are now building on PL staking to get the wallets and the NFTs from DAO.
That's
So
amazing.
basically, you will be able to use a DAO for governance to distribute rewards to your through your holders and just have a governance tool. Anything that needs to be done with a DAO can be done then. But you can also use PL staking then to enjoy a few raffles in between, you know. Not every collection wants to go all out on raffles. Me neither, but at the moment it's the only option we have. So, but then we are able to actually split. I will do the example, like 40% of the rewards of the collection go to DAO stakers. 40% will go to raffles and NFT buying, and 20% will just be stored in the DAO just to be there to buy another collection or to invest in something. And then you can use the NFTs and their holders to actually vote. Shall we invest in this? Create a vote or a proposal, and then you can actually use your NFTs a lot better.
In my opinion, that's killing utility of your PL staking website, because to be connected with DAO, it might open for not for only to your collection and more doors, but for other collections. For example, Pixel Suites right now are staking from DAO, and also if you offer them to join PL staking to get some rewards, I think that will be amazing. For me, it's something we didn't see in Cosmos up to today.
Yeah, the thing is, NFT 2.0 will bring all that, you know. They will bring smart contracts with distribution. You can lock your NFTs in, and it will go to winners of raffles, and you will be able to hard stake, so they will leave your wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can't use them in DAO anymore. But they are basically creating or reinventing the wheel, in my opinion, because if you use DAO and PL staking combined, you basically have ONFT 2.0. And it takes a lot less money, a lot less coding, and everybody's familiar with DAO. PL staking is a little bit more complicated at the moment, but if you go on ONFT 2.0, you probably have a new interface, new ways of doing things, smart contracts. Are they safe? You know, if somebody finds a way on PL staking to exploit chests, he can create 100 chests. Yeah, he can open 100 chests, but I won't send him the NFTs, you know. On ONFT 2.0, your NFTs in a smart contract, if somebody exploits that, you lose your NFTs as a vault, you know, and that's something I've already been thinking about, like how safe are all these smart contracts built by other people. I know DAO is pretty much a robust system. You can probably trust it to distribute tokens. And then PL staking, it's a little bit of manual work, but at least it's safe. And that's why I think it's indeed a super good combination for things like Pixield collections and probably other collections that like to use DAO. But have a little bit of a raffle on the side, you know, then you can use both worlds, the best of both worlds. That's the idea behind it. And you can still go all in into one or all into the other, of course.
Yeah, I've just minted one NFT, and they told me that it's pretty cool one.
It's a good one, a good farmer.
Yeah. And with Fire, it is special trade which will bring me more tokens. Is it?
Yeah, it's one that will bring a lot more Bream now.
Let's mint 3 right now and see what will be.
Let's hope a 1-1 or not. I know people will go mad.
For
There's a 1-1 in there.
Yeah, that's very rare, I think. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a good one.
A good one with Raven, with some poison. Also Smoker.
And the smokers, we will join the smokers club, but they you have to be minted out at 100% to join them.
Also have laser size. That's a cool one, I think.
Yeah, that's also a great one.
I've enjoyed. That's very beautiful arts, and I see that you work hard on it.
Yeah, and the thing is now we also have rotational threads, so that's also something for expedition. They will earn a flat rate of ether now. I don't know if everybody already knows, but I think they do. But I've rotational threads for punks, eternals, bigger collections. They have a lot of threads, and I made it so that you earn like a third of ether if you are on the brim side. So your collection will earn like 30% extra ether. So you can actually join 30 raffles with certain threads. On the bigger collections, like Hooded and Eternals, Punks, we can actually choose like 2, 3, 4 threads that represent 10% of the collection. And for 4 weeks, they will receive a bonus to their earnings. And if you hold punks and you hold the one with a bonus, that punk will not only be able to join 15 loot box raffles, but he will be able to join 30 loot box raffles. And that's to stimulate the market a little bit, create a little bit of movement for everyone. You know, everybody relies a little bit on royalties left and right. Creators need some income, and that's how I try to support like other collections, other creators by doing a 4 rotational thread. And then for the people, the bonus threads are probably worth sweeping the floor because oftentimes, like with Eternals, the floor is 150 stars, and you might pick up some thread that will probably win you a chest in 4 weeks, and then you basically got a free NFT and a chest with maybe a cool NFT or some stars as a cashback.
I have to check the comments because people spoke a lot of without us, but I see that you just joking with that. Thank you, Crypto Shaman. I've enjoyed you. You like my mint. It was all 5 NFTs I has below 5,000 of rate. Very awesome. So here are 20 people. I don't want you to ask about it, but maybe if they open their PL staking account and share with their number of their PL staking account, you can give them some points to hear us for 1 hour, just a present from you. What do you think about it? To give them reward.
Yeah, I can do that if you get a channel here, and then I will create a box. I will create a special box for all the people here, and if you paste your channel, your PL staking ID, then I will ship the box on Sunday.
Here is 20 people. I did the snapshot, and everyone who is here will participate in one box challenging, and they can after that open it.
Yeah, I will send the box on Sunday so people get a little bit of time to. They don't need to rush to the bar.
Yeah,
then you get some time, and I will let you know when I send the box. I will also just create a random box, maybe a few stars, maybe nothing, and an NFT. You know, casual stuff.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I appreciate people to hear that. King Kang, one more time, thank you so much that you did such a present for our Togethers community. I love Necropolis. I love Underworld. I love Expedition, and I enjoy we've talked about your collection today. I hope you like it as much as did I.
Yeah, we love Expedition as well because we love real collections. You know, we love real communities, real collections, real volume, not just some aired up hype that disappears. You know, so that's why I'm here for my first Ask Me Anything, basically.
Do you want to tell us something in the end? Last few words.
I think the ball is near. we are going for a great 2025 probably, which is still far away. But I think the NFT space will be so much reformed in 2025. In 4 months, I don't think you will even recognize what everybody is doing with the Stargaze V2, possible bridges, DAO going anywhere, ONFT 2.0, PL staking, creators. There's something boiling underneath the surface, and I would say to everybody, just enjoy the art, enjoy the ride, don't panic, keep doing what you do, and stay out of the meme coins if you can on Solana. And just make sure to be patient with everything, and then you'll see that we are just so early, and you will probably be very happy that you were here so early to learn everything, because that's the thing. If you're early, you can learn as everything evolves. If you would come to the NFT space in 2025, 2026, you probably wouldn't even understand how everything works. And now you get the chance to grow with us as creators, developers, and investors, artists, people who just buy it for the fun, So that's a final word and a little bit of non-financial advice for everybody.
100% accepted, and I agree with you. King Kang, have a good evening. It was giant work from your side. It was very interesting, and I think everyone got new information about your collection right now. Understand how it works, why mint is long, because it was hard to understand how you're working with PL staking and what it's look like. I think we will at least once a week join it and click on stake and earn their tokens, buy their raffles tickets. Also, I will leave in my main chat one more time a link to your Discord channel. Also, I have a special thread in activity about your part. You can put your news here. If you have something interesting, I will put it right now in the stage. People use that, asking about it. It is like basic information about your collection in our Discord channel.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. I can definitely use that. And yeah, I'm really glad I participated. And we can do another AMA in a few weeks, months, whenever there's updates. Then people have questions, I will just come to the stage and explain everything.
It was your first AMA ever, or you already had some?
No, it's the first AMA ever for a collection or something, but
That's amazing.
I'm used to talk to people, but...
Guys, make some noise to King King. It was his first AMA, and it was wonderful in my opinion. Write some kind words.
Thanks, man. I really love Expedition ever since the first NFT I got of it. So great community. We're all here. We're gonna stick together and ride the storms.
It's our beginning, man. We are right now 2 or maybe AAA. It is the third collection on Stargaze making noise right now without Mad Scientist. Yeah. New collections, new collection like that.
The new collections are really taking over right now, and it's just a matter of time before they win.
So let's slowly end our conversation. See you next time. You're always welcome. Also, we are glad to join your Discord channel with some sessions if you invite us. If you have some ideas, will be appreciated. You share with us. You will have some our ideas. We'll also share with it. And I think we've done for today. A little bit tired. I had my 4th beer while that conversation. And we have
that's cool. Yeah, it was a good time. Have fun, everybody. Have a good weekend, and yeah, we'll see you in the next AMA or the Discord.
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye.